Hello and welcome to our show. Today, the topic we are discussing today is if there's one person you want the Sixers to bring in this offseason, who would it be? Malik, you go first.
I think that the Sixers need a small forward or just a forward who can play defense. And yeah, they just need a forward because they have a guard in Maxey and a center in Embiid. So I think this person, he might not want to leave, but I think he really would fit in with the Sixers. That person is Jason Tatum. So Matthew, what do you think?
Alright, now I like how you did Jason Tatum, but I think you need a guy. Now he's got some experience, but I think a person with more experience he would only be with the Sixers for like 2 or 3 years, but I think Kawhi would be a good fit because he's got good defense and he can score some points.
Yeah, I don't really know who the Sixers to bring in. There's definitely a lot of good options. Donovan Mitchell's a really good one. He's going into his contract year this year. This season will be his contract year. He'll be looking for a new team in the 2025 offseason. But personally, that's the ideal option, get Donovan Mitchell. I don't know who. I would also want to bring in a center because Joel Embiid's getting old. But I really don't know who would be that. Possibly, I mean, there's a bunch of options, so I don't know. So, Walter.
I think agree with Matthew here that you might want to bring in a superstar to make a push to the finals and maybe even win one. So maybe like Kawhi or like Donovan Mitchell, bringing him in. But I think a move, many people might disagree with this, but to trade away Joel Embiid because he has a lot of draft capital.
Who do you think you would trade him for?
You would try to get maybe a mediocre center, like say Karl Anthony Towns.
He's better than mediocrity, but I like it. And then maybe
some like draft picks, like the first rounder.
I wouldn't say a first rounder, maybe like a first or maybe a second.
Yeah.
And we got some questions. What would you like to say?
You have no interest in bringing back Tobias Harris?
I mean, we might try to bring him back.
I wouldn't. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's been the best in Philly. And yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not keen on bringing him back.
I mean, I would maybe keep him for like another year to see, but if he does, because he's an okay defender, but I feel like he could definitely. But I don't think he's on a championship team.
Yeah, and we have a word from today's sponsors. This segment was brought to you by MLW. Catch the best wiffle ball action on the internet on their YouTube page, MLW Wiffle Ball, and all of their socials. They also have a summer stadiums tour. They have a summer stadiums tour that is headed to many major league and minor league baseball parks around the country. And look for play-by-play call of the days after the first game of every series video posted on their YouTube. Thank you, and goodbye.